Hi everyone, this is going to be a really quick review video of the Torque Droidz 1 TV. Now this has a built-in TV tuner, but it's only analog, it's not digital. Now this isn't actually my phone, somebody just bought this and I asked if I could quickly do a review video before they start using it, so that's what I'm doing today. Let's have a look at the phone itself. Now I've already had a quick look at this, but I haven't really tested it in depth. Now since this just came from the store, it's pretty much low battery, so I'm going to plug in a power bank just to charge it while I'm using it, because you shouldn't really run the battery down to zero when it's straight out of the box. You want to really give it a good first charge. Okay, so it's opened up. Let's have a look. I think it's dual SIM. Let's double check. Honestly, I don't really know much about this phone. I just barely tested it earlier. Okay, so it's dual SIM and it takes a micro SD card. It's got a 1250 milliamp hour battery, rear camera, front camera, of course. There are specs for that somewhere. I don't know where. Sorry guys. Let's have a look at what else you get in the box. I have to make sure I put all this back nicely. Manual, not interested. Warranty card, not interested. Micro SD charge cable. Let's see what the quality's like. Yeah, it's reasonable. It's not great, it's okay. It looks like one of those ones where they normally fray here. You know, they've got that kind of cheap feel to it. So yeah, not great. Cherry Mobile actually make really good micro USB cables, but this one is not so great. Let's look at the headphones. I mean, I know pretty like 99% sure these are going to be junk, because most of these cheap cell phones come with awful headphones. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Cheapest plastic ever. No weight to them. Does have a microphone built in, but yeah, don't expect it to be that good. It'll be okay. I mean, you can make phone calls and you'll be able to hear them. They'll be able to hear you, but they're not really going to last that long unless you're super careful with them. And then a charger. Let's have a look at the charger. I'm guessing this is going to be like half an amp. I don't expect it to be a 1 amp charger. Looks quite nice, but it's got no weight to it at all. Yep, half an amp output, 500 milliamp, so it's not fast charging at all, but it'll get the job done. Now, don't think that just because I'm saying some negative things that I don't like this. There is room for cheaper cell phones. Not everyone can afford to spend a lot of money on a cell phone, or wants to spend a lot of money on a cell phone. Let's see, so menu seems okay. Let's try the camera. Oh, it's not great, but it's not that bad. I mean, this phone, for anyone who's curious, costs 1,299 peso. So it's not super cheap, because you can get like the Mi 28 for 888 with Smart on my phone, but it's okay. Yeah, camera seems okay. I'm not going to take any pictures because it will store it. I guess what I should really do is install some apps, but it's not really my phone, so let me connect it to the Wi-Fi and then just open YouTube. I'll probably just do a factory reset before I give it back to them. So I'm not going to sign in. Let's search for Gadget Addict. I mean, it seems fairly responsive so far. I've used cheap Android phones before. I mean, I bought and, you know, I've had myself cheap Android phones which were much slower than this. Apparently it's got a dual core CPU and 512 meg of RAM. Let's try this video. I mean, the funny thing is, it's actually kind of faster than the cloud phone that I spent 5,000 peso on. Okay, the picture's not great, but it's okay. Honestly, this is okay. It's not a bad experience. I mean, honestly, the speed of this is very similar to the cloud phone that I spent 5,000 peso on. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's honestly okay. It's pretty fast. Of course, this is just YouTube, but you might want to try Clash of Clans and stuff. The angles on the screen are awful. Depending on where you look at it, like, you can see nothing basically at some angles. But if you look at it straight on, which people normally do, it's okay. Honestly, it's not that bad. But what I'm interested in is the TV, because it's got an analog TV. You can see it's got this antenna here that you pull out. It's quite a long antenna, by the way. There you go. And I want to see what the TV's like. Analog TV. We'll probably have to do a scan, yeah. Failed to select location. Okay, let's select Metro Manila or Philippines. Oh, come on, tell me Philippines is on here. Yep. Yep, scan. Okay, I'll probably fast forward this bit in the video. Okay, so it looks like it found a bunch of channels. Let's try and watch one. I hope it's full screen, because some of these analog TVs I've had before weren't full screen. Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, I've turned the volume down a little bit. I mean, it's not the best quality. You can see it's like, what do you call this, snowy, but it's watchable. And I imagine depending on your area you might get a better signal, or if you're outside. Right now I'm in the middle of my place, so I mean, this is pretty good. It's not that bad. I'm trying to think how my CDR King TV phone compared to this. The CDR King one had a much smaller screen. It's not that bad. I mean, it's not crystal clear, but it's not that bad. Yeah, it's honestly, I'm surprised. I'd say it's okay. I mean, it's a little bit snowy, but it's analog TV, so you rarely get a perfect picture. I wonder if you could like tie a piece of wire to this and extend the antenna. I don't know if that would really do anything. Okay, so I took the phone outside, but unfortunately the sun's so bright that you couldn't see the screen. But I got pretty much like, not crystal clear, but very, very, very clear on most channels. So if you do this outside or near a window, you're going to get a much better experience. If you've got like really thick concrete walls and stuff, you're probably not going to get as clear an image, but it's still watchable even indoors. Okay, so if you have any questions, put them in the comment section down below, but pretty much as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to give them their phone back, so I won't actually be able to test anything. But I hope this helps someone if they're looking at getting this phone, because one thing you can't test in the store, of course, is the TV signal, because they're inside malls and pretty much impossible to get a TV signal, whereas at least here you got to see a sample of it. So if you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.